This is why I brought my camera. About time I took a photograph of this place. Have you ever used one of these before?
No. Never seen one up close.
Here, why don't you take it?
Are you sure?
Just point it at the ruins and look down into the lens. You might need to play with the focus, like this. And you can change how much light you let in, just here. Oh, sorry.
Don't be.
Well, that's all there is to it. When you're ready, press the button.
In Chapter 4, we learn about photographs, and we gotta take them. There are 23 total. And this will be the first one. It's the required one to get. Just make sure everything lines up and turns yellow. You're done.
That's it. Once it's ready, I'll show it to you.
Hope it turns out good.
If not, we'll just have to practice some more together. Peaceful.
The temple complex. In the classical era, the Valle Dorata sat at a crossroads where ancient civilizations met, a place shaped by the clash of cultures and beliefs. Marks have been left here by the Carthaginians, the Greeks, the Romans, the Moors, and many beyond. During Chapter 7, this is a required photo, so you're gonna get it no matter what.
Terrible. Completely irredeemable.
I can only offer my most humble apologies, Signore.
And you're no better,
Just follow the quest, line your photo up. I don't know, it's
I
down.
can't help myself.
I beg your pardon.
I can't help myself, Signore.
Take the photo,
Time to go. I've seen enough.
you're done. Oh, I didn't know they had things on them. Despite owning vast swaths of the countryside, the wealthy elite of Sicily rarely have the townhouses of Palermo and Catania. I know I'm not pronouncing that right. To visit their more rural and lawless estates. Small towns such as San Celeste, however, offer a degree of anonymity for when these prominent figures want to indulge in more private vices. In Chapter 7, after you've completed the race, you will be tasked with gathering up your people and Isabella to take the photo. Take your photo. It's required. You have to do it. Then you will get the photo, and it's Targa Siragusa 06 for 1906. This one was a little annoying to find. So between the Pasquale's gas station and Porto Almaro, I saw this thing here, this road. But there's a gate there, but right next to the gate was a stairwell. And then you just go down that stairwell and walk this path all the way to here. That's like easily missable. Unless you explore when you play video games, like I do. Or I guess you could probably just look it up. But the exploration, that's the fun part. A last stand in the Norman ruins. Following the unification of Italy in 1861, banditry in Sicily was met with fierce crackdowns, leading to raids and mass arrests. In one incident, the famed Mansueto Baglioni and his men held out within these crumbling fortifications for 6 days before surrendering. Baglioni was swiftly tried and executed a day later. Okay. It's right here. And in that building that we just took a photo of is a Trichiaria. I didn't go to the top of it because I was like, oh, there's probably nothing up there. But now that I know that this photo had to do with... What is that? It's just flowers. Okay. Now that I know that the photo has to do with the location, maybe? I doubt it, but maybe? Yeah, so right up there. Shoot it, drop it down, pick it up. Nah, it's not gonna be anything up here. Someone's storing and stacking. Oh, okay, never mind. They picked them. I was like, someone's just really getting some tomatoes. Because they're growing tomatoes. Alright, nothing here. Just outside of the Villa Trisi is this house here. I don't know how this didn't get marked every time I've driven past this location. But it's finally marked. There's a little thing up right here. A hill? Not a hill. What do you call this? A cliff. An edge. I don't... Why are you not climbing this? There you go. Oh. Some unrendered wood. Because I kept seeing the cross when I'm driving past. And I'm like, oh, maybe I can get up there. But there wasn't a thing until now. So now we can take a photo. And I'm guessing it's of San Celeste. Since that's what we're looking at. Why did it re-blur? Come on. A view of San Celeste. San Celeste's name originates with Saint Celeste, a Norman-era monk who lived in solitude and was veneered for his piety and healing works. Then why is his shrine not inside the town? Legend attests that he was martyred defending his monastery from raiders. Despite centuries of earthquakes, the town takes immense pride in its resilience, having always rebuilt and preserved. But yeah, like the shrine that's in the town. Wait, there's one in the town, right? No. There's one near the town, but it's for Santa Agatha. Santa Agatha? The San Celeste one is... No? Where was it? Yeah, all the way out here. So it's still in the area, but why isn't it closer to the town? Between Collenzolfo and Pasquale's gas station, middle of nowhere out here. It's our next photo. Okay, we've already taken a photo of the train yard or the railways. A narrow gauge link to Palermo. Railway expansion across Sicily, such as this narrow gauge line that runs through the Valle Dorata has allowed for greater movement of industrial and agricultural goods. It has also significantly improved passenger travel, connecting rural communities to rural urban centers and making regional transit more accessible. Sure. North of the tannery, which is north of Pasquale's gas station. Or I guess I could have just said west of this. West of San Celeste. Get you there faster. Got our next photograph. The Byzantine Ruins House Superstitions. This Byzantine ruin, the Chapel of St. Agatha, still captivates local villagers, with tales of strange sounds echoing through its ancient walls at night. Some claim it is haunted, while others suspect the eerie noises merely come from the wind or mischievous children playing tricks on their more superstitious elders. I'm just hearing like birds. No noises. In Porto Almaro, there's a lighthouse, because there's always a lighthouse. You can take a photo of it. Now we want. There we go. Capo Francesco da Paolo Lighthouse was erected in 1862 during the unification of Italy to guide ships around the shallow waters and reefs around Porto Almaro. During later revolts, Bourbon legitimists darkened its light to disrupt Italian naval movements. Today, the lighthouse remains operational, helping trade ships navigate to the port. South of Fontanella, in this little villagey area here. Guess we'll find out what it's called now. No, oops. It's like a logging camp. Changing industries of Sicily. Industrialization has reshaped the region, but long-standing deforestation has left little forest for lumber exports. As is often the case in Sicily, those who benefit most from its industries reside in Palermo or on mainland Italy, using a local workforce to fill their coffers. While Sicilians see little of the wealth their land produces. Like anywhere? South of, southeast-ish of the villa, in this town, no name. Got our next photo. No, come on. Chapel of the Madonna la Gentile. Said to house the toe of Saint Vitus. Gifted during Norman rule, pilgrims flocked to visit this chapel. In 1856, Vatican officials requested for the toe to be returned to Rome. But after an outcry from locals and even a cardinal originally from the area, the request was dismissed. No, you can't have our toe. Sure. In Torisi, directly to the north. I don't know how this hasn't been added to my map, considering I've been in Torisi multiple times. The Chiesa di Maria. As Garibaldi's forces swept across Sicily, it was in this church that Bourbon loyalists hatched a secret plan. However, the meeting was discovered with violence breaking out within the church itself. It is said that the blood of this conflict still stains the stone walls. Yeah, I've driven through here like billions of times and has never added it to my map till now. In Collenzolfo to the east, near the train tracks. It's probably going to be the train tracks. No? It's the town itself. Collenzolfo. The town of Collenzolfo was developed in the mid to late 19th century to house the influx of miners drawn by the region's sulfur industry. Many of these men arrived alone, leading to a steep rise in gambling, prostitution, and crime, which became rampant as the settlement grew. North of La Antica Riva, you'll pass through here during the main story, Chapter 4. It's probably taking a picture of that cross, right? No. El Uccello Rapace rock formation, the valley where the bird of prey formation sits, and is also home to prehistoric megaliths. Some scholars speculate these stones may have been used by ancient peoples for rituals or astronomical purposes, possibly tracking the passage of the stars and the turning of the seasons. It just kind of looks like a middle finger. Whoops. In the La Antica Revia, all the way to the east, way over here. That was fun to get to. Where is it? I'm taking a picture of whatever that's supposed to be. The Norman arched walls in the Sicilian countryside. The remains of the Roman aqueducts. See, I thought it was an aqueduct, but I was like, what? Why is it so high up? Crumbling magnificence stand in quiet decay. Built to channel fresh water from island springs to nearby settlements, the aqueduct represents the ambitious engineering projects that were indicative of the Romans. It's huge. It's a big aqueduct. Northwest of Pasquale's is another photo opportunity. That looks like a face. Pirates in Sicily. Was that supposed to be a pirate? It just looked like a normal ship. From the 16th to the early 19th century, Barbary pirates frequently raided Sicilian shores, sacking villages and enslaving locals. In 1785, a pirate ship ran aground during a violent storm. Enraged by years of raids, the townspeople rushed to the wreckage, enacting a swift revenge on the surviving pirates. Beat the fuck out of them. Oh, is that a ship over there? Right there? Is that meant to be sails? In Porto Almaro, at the very bottom on the docks, running around this whole place, is the photo location. And I'm guessing, yep, taking a picture of the city. Porto Almaro. This area has been settled since the Neolithic period due to the abundance of fertile land and the sea's rich bounty. Since the Phoenicians arrived in the 8th century BC, a port of some kind, where was I? A port of some kind has been ever present. For centuries, Porto Almaro has been key to trade around Sicily and beyond. To Sicily and at Lago Efesto. Take ourselves a photograph. What is this giant circle? Have there always been giant circles at the photographs? Oh, am I not taking a picture of the lake? Taking a picture of the ruins at the lake. I'd rather have a picture of the lake. Ruins of the Temple of Neptune by Lago Efesto. Situated on the shoreline of Lago Efesto, the ruins of this Norman stronghold date back to the early 12th century, during the reign of Roger II of Sicily. Is it Roger or Roger? Originally built to assert Norman dominance over the Valle Dorata, the castle once housed a garrison of knights and served as a local seat of feudal authority. To the northeast of the villa is Castle, what's it called? Oh wait, I haven't looked at it yet on this character. Or not character, profile. Let's see here. Let's line it up. Wrong focus. Oop. Castle of Umfredo Anquetil? Ruined castles, like the one once built by the Norman lord. Why didn't they capitalize the L if it's a title? Umfredo Anquetil? Offer bandits an ideal hideout. There was nothing here other than like a fire that's lit. I didn't have to kill anybody. There's lizards. Can I kill a lizard? Lizards seem to be immortal. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here. Could run into the brambles. Oh, I can't even go into the brambles. Alright. In Collenzolfo to the far east. Got a photo opportunity. No, it's not the train. It's the river. Or is it the train? I don't know. It is Sicilian Railways. Railway expansion across Sicily has introduced new transport links, facilitating the movement of industrial and agricultural goods to major cities and ports. From the Valle Dorata's main station, located in Porto Almaro, trains depart regularly for Palermo and Catania. Their routes meander through the sunlit countryside, pausing at smaller towns along the way. In San Celeste, go near the bottom of the map and climb all the way to the top of this tower. There's like a lot of stairs you gotta go up. But once you get up to the top, take your photo. Of the volcano? The mountain. Looming in the distance over San Celeste is a powerful volcano known to locals simply as the mountain. It's not a mountain, it's a volcano. Its last major eruption came in 1814, following a devastating earthquake that caused widespread destruction across the Valle Dorata. Only time will tell how long the sleeping giant remains at rest. Well, given that at the beginning of the game there's earthquakes, it's probably not at rest at all. To the east of Porto Almaro, there's like, I guess, salt farms. The salt industry. The land floods with salt water, guided into shallow pools to evaporate under the sun. As water disappears, pure white salt crystals form. Workers carefully rake and collect them by hand. Renowned for its purity, this salt is sold internationally and considered among the finest available anywhere in the world. Sure. In the Antica Riva, at the racetrack from Chapter 4. The Temple of Aphrodite, Epistrophia on la Riva Antica. Built in the 4th century BC, this temple is remarkably well preserved, although time has worn its once vibrant painted floors and columns. The surrounding complex has long been used as a meeting place by local youths for recreation, romance, and racing, as all ruins are. In Collenzolfo to the northeast, if you follow the train tracks, at least that's what I did, you'll get a new photo thing added. West Valle Dorata. The western region of the Valle Dorata prospered with the expansion of the railway in the late 19th century. This allowed sulfur mines to export their material more efficiently. The town of Collenzolfo grew rapidly as a result, developing to accommodate the increasing workforce required for mining operations. And the slave labor.